How are you guys doing today? Are you ready for the day? Great, let's get started. You can tell me what day today is. That's right, today's Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Yay! And what can you tell me about Friday? Friday is the very last day of the week. Yay! So tomorrow must be, today's Friday, tomorrow must be Saturday. Wow! And which are the 2 days of the weekend? We have Saturday, Sunday, and then we start right back at Monday. Very good. Let's clap out the days of the week. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How many days is that in 1 week? Very good. 7 days in 1 week. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And who can remember in which month we're currently in? That's right, we're in April. So let's do our months of the year. But January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. How many months is that in 1 year? That's right, that is 12 months in 1 year. And can you guys count me to 30? Great, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Wow, you guys are just too clever. Now, let's see if you can go all the way back to 0. Let's start. We start at 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, then we have, very good, 20. Then you have 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and then you have 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, 0. Wow, you guys are so clever so early on a Friday morning. Do you want to quickly do our ABC song before we start with our theme? Great, let's do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? Who can remember what our theme is this week? That's right, our theme is the ocean. And today I want to talk about fun fishy facts. Who can tell me how many types of fish there is? There are over 30,000 different kinds of fish. That is so many fish types. Can you believe it? And how do fish breathe? Fish need oxygen to live, just like we need oxygen to live. We take the oxygen from the air, but there is also oxygen in water. So, fishes have gills. And what happens is the water runs through the gills, and the gills takes out the oxygen for the fishes to be able to breathe. Isn't that amazing that their bodies can work like that? How awesome is that? And fish are covered in scales. And there's a pufferfish that has a defense mechanism. When it feels threatened or scared, it takes in a whole lot of water that blows it up like a balloon, and it makes it so big and so spiky that most creatures can't eat it. Wow! And there are some types of eels that can electrocute you, and it can have electricity over 700 watts. Wow, that's 5 times as much as a normal plug in your house. That must be quite shocking. Let's see what else we can learn today. Who fishes with fire? On an island in the Pacific Ocean, people fish in the darkness of night. They set fire to branches of coconut trees, and they hang them over the sides of their boats. The fish swim towards the fiery light, only to be caught by the islander's sharp spear. Wow! Are there any farms under the sea? Yes, but there aren't any farmers, cows or sheep. Some kinds of fish and shellfish are raised in large cages out at sea. The fish are so well fed that they grow much more quickly than they would in the wild. Seaweed is rich in goodness, so farmers spread it on their lands to improve the soil. It is also used to thicken ice cream and toothpaste. Oh my goodness, I did not know that. So, next time you brush your teeth, you are brushing it with a little bit of seaweed as well, because they use it to thicken the toothpaste. And ice cream. Isn't that interesting? Are there jewels in the sea? In warm tropic water, pearls may grow inside the shells of oysters and clams. The pearls are such rare findings that they are very valuable. People risk their lives diving down for them. The biggest pearl ever found was as large as your head. Imagine wearing it around your neck. Oh goodness, that is huge. What did sailors fear the most? In olden days, sailors had to put up with bad food, fearful storms, and pirate attacks. Pirates roamed the high seas on the lookout for merchant ships loaded with fine goods and treasure. When the pirates found the ships, they would board it, attack the crew, and carry off all the valuable goods. Goodness! Who first sailed around the world? In 1519. Wow, isn't that a super long time ago? A fleet of 5 ships set off from Spain to sail around the world. Their captain, Ferdinand Magellan, was killed on the way. Just 1 ship and 18 men completed the journey. It had taken 3 years. Wow, 3 years for them to sail the whole way around the world, and out of 5 ships that left, only 1 ship came back. Isn't that scary? Which fish has headlights? It's so dark at the bottom of the ocean that some fish make their own light. The anglerfish has a long fin dangling in front of its face. At the end of the fin is a bulb which glows. Small fish are drawn towards the glowing light, only to disappear into the angler's fish big gaping mouth. Oh my goodness gracious. Look how scary that looks. Next we have living history. Life on Earth began in the sea. Billions of years before there was life on land, some of those early life forms are alive in the sea today. Wow! So, sea creatures have been alive longer than people have. First life on Earth. Stromatolites are molds of millions of tiny creatures. They look just like stromatolites from 3 billion years ago. 3 billion years ago, that is a very long time ago. Living fossils. The Clunatian fish was known only by the fossils millions of years old until living Clunatians turned up in 1938. Wow, they are the oldest living creature. Isn't that amazing? And changing habitats. Each year, horseshoe crabs surfed from deep water to lay their eggs on sandy beaches, just as they have for 400 million years. Wow! Can you believe that some of these creatures have been alive since then, and that they've been doing the same things over and over? So, today we're going to sing 10 Little Fish. Let's get to it.
One little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were two. Two little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were three. Three little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were four. Swimming, swimming, swimming in the sea. That big old shark will never catch me. Four little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were five. Five little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were six. Six little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were seven. Swimming, swimming, swimming in the sea. That big old shark will never catch me. Seven little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were eight. Eight little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were nine. Nine little fishy swimming in the sea. Along came another one, and then there were 10. Swimming, swimming, swimming in the sea. That big old shark will never catch me. Swimming, swimming, swimming in the sea. That big old shark will never catch me. Swimming, swimming, swimming in the sea. That big old shark will never catch me. He'll never, 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 never. That big old shark will never catch me.
Guys, enjoy that? Great! Let's see what we're going to read today. I thought since it's Friday, we could do 2 books. We're going to do Fidgety Fish and Hooray for Fish. I think let's start with Hooray for Fish. Hello, I'm a little fish swimming in the sea. I have lots of fishy friends. Come along with me. Hello, hello, fish. Red, blue, and yellow fish. Hello, spotty fish, stripy fish. Happy fish and grumpy fish. One, two, three. How many can you see? Hello, jellyfish, jellyfish. Hello, hairy fish. Ooh, scary fish. Eye fish, shy fish, fly fish, and even sky fish. Hello, fat fish and thin fish. Hello, twin fin fish. Curly whirly and twisty wisty. Upside down and round and round. So many friends, so many fish. Splosh, splish, splish. But where's the one I love the best, even more than all the rest? Hello, Mum. Hello, little fish. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Hooray for fish. Oh, wow, which one was your favorite fish? I like the jellyfish. Next, we have fidgety fish. Tiddler was always fidgeting. He whirled and he squealed, he darted and giggled until his mom got fed up with him. Go out into the sea and swim till you're tired, but watch out for the big fish, she said. So Tiddler swam out of his cave. He dived and he flipped. He leaped and he dipped. He sped faster than a rocket and glided gently like a swan, letting the sea curve his fin and fan, but he still didn't feel tired. limpets that clung, and jellyfish that stung. Tiddler swam on towards the big red starfish. And butted it gently with his nose. The starfish just smiled, so Tiddler asked the clickety-clackety crab to play, but it scuffed off into the seaweed. Tiddler came to a big dark cave. It looked much more exciting than his cave back home, and Tiddler swam in it. Oh my goodness, the cave has eyes! Snap! Tiddler was trapped inside the big fish. He trembled and he shivered and he shook and he quivered. Aww. Until the big fish tummy began to feel very funny indeed. It rumbled and grumbled and turned and tumbled, a fluttering, groaning and mumbling and moaning. Suddenly, the big fish did an enormous burp. Swoosh! Out shot Tiddler. Isn't that lucky? Past the jellyfish and the clickety-clackety crab hiding in the weeds, past the starfish and straight through his own front door. I hope you've used up all that energy, said his mum. What do you think? Did Tiddler use up all of his energy? Let's find out. But she would have to wait until the morning to hear about his adventures because Tiddler was already fast asleep. Oh, wow! And that's the end. Did you guys enjoy the stories? I hope so. So, I was thinking for arts and crafts, you could maybe make your own fish. What you could do is take some of the newspaper and cut up some nice colorful pieces, draw a fish on a piece of paper and make a nice fishy collage. Now, before I say goodbye, I would like you guys to quickly look at a short video about sea life.
Is it safe to come out? Woohoo! Hi, I'm a clownfish. We get our name from our bright colours and stripes. Another name for me is an anemone fish. That's because an anemone is where I live. This here is my home and my friend. No, really, because sea anemones are alive. They don't move around much except to... Oh dear, that's going to be a mess. We clownfish keep our anemones clean and they keep us safe from anything that can eat us with their stinging tentacles. That's these wiggly bits. And we don't get stung because our bodies are covered with slime. Ugh. And what do we eat? We gobble up the crumbs we collect. Hey, what do you call a clownfish dinner? Funny tasting. Did you know that all clownfish are born boys? That's right, all of us. We live in groups with just one head female. Everyone else is a boy fish. When we need a new head fish, the next biggest boy turns into a girl. And when we have baby clownfish, it's the dad who looks after them. Ah. We live in shallow waters because our homes need good light to grow. We like the warm waters of Southeast Asia and Australia. Oh well, that's my cue. Time to get back home. I'd ask you in, but, you know, bye-bye.
Hello. Sorry about my lady friend. She's a little shy. I'm a hippocampus, or as I am also known, a seahorse. Did you know that hippocampus is an old Greek word? Hippos means horse and campos means sea monster. But seahorses are anything but scary. No, in fact, we are very romantic fishes. I bet you didn't think a fish could be romantic, did you? When we seahorses fall in love, our courtship lasts for days. We hold each other's tails or share a blade of seagrass. Then, of course, we dance. We spiral up together. It's called the pre-dawn dance. Oh, pardon me. I snack a lot. But that's not why my belly is big. No. When seahorses have babies, it's the dad who carries around the eggs until they are ready to hatch. As you can tell, we're quite different from other fish. We swim standing up, using this fin to move and these ones for steering. Unlike most fish, we have an exoskeleton. This means that we don't have fish scales. Our bodies have hard plates on the outside and are soft on the inside. I'm so hungry. I've only eaten a few hundred shrimp today. Yum. Don't mind me. Oh.
Who's going to be my lunch? Who are you? I'm a triggerfish, and this is my territory. Don't you forget it, pal. I bet you're wondering where the name comes from. Well, I'll show you. When someone is bothering me, this dorsal spine goes up, and the next dorsal spine locks it into place. It won't move unless the trigger spine moves, see? Triggerfish. We use that fin to squeeze into little spaces to hide. No predator can pull us out, even a shark. No, I'm not coming out. Don't even think about trying. And when we get hungry, we dig around for tasty crabs and shellfish. We triggerfish have very strong jaws and tough, sharp teeth. We need them to bite through the tough shells of our favourite food, like sea urchins, mollusks, crabs, and through the swim shorts of any diver that gets too close to my nest. There are about 40 species of us triggerfish: queen triggerfish, clown trigger, the Picasso trigger, the red-toothed trigger, and lots more. That's me, a Titan triggerfish. That's all for now. See ya. I've got a lunch date with a crab.
Hello. You're down a bit deep, aren't you? Not much to do down here. The lads were using me for a quick game of footy. Whee! I'm a football fish. Pleased to meet you. We live down so deep in the ocean that for a long time humans didn't even know we existed. Some fishermen were looking for flounder, but found us instead. Goal! Back of the net! I might not look much like a football to you, but I did back when I was discovered. See, that's what a football used to look like. You might be wondering why I've got this lantern dangling over my head. Well, food is scarce down deep. My lantern helps to attract fish I can eat. Watch this. Hey, it's eat or be eaten around here. Other fish want to eat us too, like sperm whales and even other football fish. Oi, get away! Phew, that was close. Did you know that the male football fish is much smaller than us females? That's my fella. I'm as big as 15 of him. And when we fall in love, we become very attached. Literally. He hooks on and stays there for life. Well, better get back to me game. See you later. He shoots. He scores.
That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our lesson and that you have a wonderful weekend. I miss you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Bye. I'll see you on Monday.